Ready to break.
The mic. 53 is the mic.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
Right on.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that.
Go team, spill.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Kill, 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 kill.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Get it.
2nd and 11.
Mike, 58, right there.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender, and they're making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And it's complete. Henry. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Ready.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, zoom. Let's zoom.
On 1st down,
53,
McDaniel. Blitz coming and down he goes.
It's just me
Credit
and you.
that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Hey, watch the lane.
Hey, Delta.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's go, D. Let's go. 53 is the mic.
Let's go.
53.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDaniel. And caught by Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
18 Gator.
Mike, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Buzz, buzz.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Rip right.
Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. McDaniel. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he rifles one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This is caught by Jackson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Over there, you're on an island.
Here's the line. Here's the line. Third and two. Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He'll look to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go!
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, exit. Get down.
53. Check
Operating
53.
from the gun. McDaniel nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Motion. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
3 buzz.
Hey, Foxtrot.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. All right.
Let's go.
From the gun, McDaniel. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their LA brethren. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, fellas.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their LA brethren. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming! I'm coming!
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mike's 49! Mike's 49!
They're going to look to throw.
Get your swerve on!
He's got a man, complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for LA. 65 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Here I come! 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
2nd and 13.
49.
Check.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby.
Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Rams 10, Chargers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hit it.
Operating from the gun. McDaniel, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, Echo. Yes, yes.
Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Get it.
Back to the air on second down. McDaniel. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Chargers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Bravo. Go.
Where's the Mike? 53. Check 53.
Go. Jack with 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Matthew McCrane now for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. McCrane's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
The Rams take over.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Running with Canara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. It's just me and you. On that play.
It's just me and you.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
28-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Go.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Come on, baby.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, McDaniel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Watch QB drop. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Hey, Haywood.
Check.
Now.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I got wide.
53's the mic. 50.
Now.
On third down, McDaniel.
Here I come.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long.
I got him.
Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Right stone. Bravo.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Zoom.
They'll look to throw.
Got you, boy.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in
Now they'll try the jet sweep here, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop in behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a second and 13.
No, check. He's Mike. He's scared. 95's Mike. Watch 95.
Hey, man.
Look, smell.
Boot. Watch the boot.
95. No, check. He's Mike.
They'll look to throw here. Safarian Jenkins has it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
10, touchdown.
Mike, 49.
Watch the pass.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and it's third down.
Set. 49. 15 Lonnie.
49.
Alpha.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 49. 49's Mike. 49's
They'll
Mike.
set up a throw.
Go.
This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. cooks. As the first half is winding down, as these guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This fielded at the 2. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their LA brethren. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. 25, check 25, check 25. Switch, switch, switch.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Let's go, boys.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Big stop, let's go.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
You got him. You got him.
They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Under crunch, under crunch. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Returnable for Lockett. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Deuce.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Throwing on first down. McDaniel. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abuka able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Go!
Check. 53's Mike.
Hey. High 7. Get it.
To throw on second down. McDaniel. He'll get this to Eckler. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Hey, wahoo! 5.
Throwing on third and long. McDaniel. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for L.A. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A very good return that time.
Good work, boys.
18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game? You are looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Down.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Easy work.
They'll wind up
It's coming
losing
again.
3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
Go now.
he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Tighten up. Pull it
He
together.
completes it to Henry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
Okay, ready?
This quarterback
53,
now
check 53.
just 6 of
I got
15
you.
through the
I
air.
got
Not
you.
good, but 1st and 10 here.
Big Griffin.
Back to throw. McDaniel. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Yeah, baby.
Complete to Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 9. brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike 53. You're not ready.
Smoke.
Check. Go. 53.
From the gun,
Check. 53.
McDaniel.
Hey, watch his flag. Watch
Complete,
his
it's
flag.
Henry.
Watch his flag.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Your trip is here.
At the 22
Got it.
yard line.
Ready. 60 orange.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And an alley to run. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all.
Matthew McCrane set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. Now this throw caught left side. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back now in Los Angeles. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Watch the screen.
Here's the 2nd and 7. And he fires one incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. He'll look to throw. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. This here Adderley making like his Hall of Fame cousin Herb as he gets a hand in to knock it away. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Looking to throw.
Alert.
And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Let's go. Come on, run.
Gets through and now an opening. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hit, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On third down, it's Gilbert, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll drop to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That good for 22 and a first down.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Check 31. Slam.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came.
Now back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Play to win.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Pick the edge.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
2nd and 11. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Mike's 49. Pick it up.
2nd and 6.
You ain't going nowhere.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out.
You ain't going nowhere.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Back to throw here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put him through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. That offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Here we go. 50, plant. Look at me, zipper.
Give me that ball, defense.
Hey, zoom.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Ready?
He's back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Hey, we got
Down
Mike,
4
number
late.
53.
Got to go
Mike,
for it
53.
here on 4th down.
Yes.
Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, Delta. Big grip.
On 4th down, McDaniel, he's going to let it fly.
Watch the slant.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's go now. The mic, wide read. Exit. Double tight. Watch the back. Shut up.
And they will take a knee here.
The quarterback keeps it.
Let's go. 30 base. We got double tight.
Hey, 4 down.
Ready.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
On the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check nickel.
They'll run. This is Kamara. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you feel that.
brought down right.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Los Angeles, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first two home games. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll drop to 0-2, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.